We'll take Dragonite
Jungle
mid.
Bloodseeker, maybe?
Maybe it is the Jungle Bloodseeker.
Off lane Shaker, Jungle Bloodseeker, Dragonite mid, Gyro safe lane.
No, it's Bamboe that takes the Seeker.
Or it could be support.
Charge. This is costly for Boogie.
It's a lot of time invested here. Maybe trying to bait here. Gets up that first raise, but now the Shaker's in position. Charge comes through. It will hit on Waga, but Nemphy's already low enough that he may be forced to retreat. They brought in a third, but Tumba Man joins the lane. Tri-lane mid all of a sudden, and with that, they will get the first blood. Secured on Waga. It was a 4-hero investment. I think still worth it for the first blood, but an emerge intact for now. Bamboe trying to give him the harass to the top lane. They down Boogie as a charge. Cat's gonna come through. Fissure's there. No chance to charge away. And
Bloodseeker left completely alone. There's a Gyro farming.
he's not that farm dependent, and he's getting his levels anyway. They are looking to make a move here on Waga. They'll find him. Should be able to kill him with the raise as well.
Okay. Nice little gang setup there. There will be a TP rotation from Vanskor. Coconut bouncing around, hoping for a little RNG to go back to Boogie. Won't quite find it. Another TP on the way. Will push the Shadow Fiend back to his side.
3 mana, but there's no follow-up.
Oh, the Rupture. He says, charge now, son! What are you going to do? No options here for Boogie, and yeah, he's
that was
definitely
happening.
going down.
Valix got almost finished off by the Gyrocopter top, who's just bullying 3 heroes back single-handedly. Has the call down. Valix forced to retreat. Bloodseeker is moving towards top. Bamboe wants to get active. There's your call down. Gonna hit on Tumba Man once. Won't get him the second time, but I don't think he needs it either. There's no level 6. Weeha just beating back a tri-lane top. That's before the Bloodseeker could even get there.
Yeah.
Valix, that is not where you want to be, my friend.
Oh, the cast will bounce into the neutrals. It'll bounce back to him. Oh my gosh, Valix. RNG not with him today, and this Dazzle on the run, and we'll get off the grave, but where are you going, little pink dude? I mean, let's be real here.
All right, yeah, take that heal.
Oh
Bam.
my.
Got him. They got some good wards down, though. Just looking around the map right now, 4Anchors have lots of great vision. But there's a fight bottom.
Yeah, we'll see what happens to Trixie here. He's in his own cogs, call down after call down. Rocket Barrage will finish him off. And Boogie watching the whole thing, but unable to really help out his friend there.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, if
it's
you're
11 minutes in.
If you're level 6 there, that's an easy kill. You keep the Nether Strike, there's nothing the Bloodseeker can do about it. But bottom, hook shot in on the Vanskor. Cogs, knocked back 2. Waga and Weeha just trying to run. All of a sudden, it's a 4-on-2, and they are in big trouble.
Boogie, or rather Trixie, with the big plays there on the Clockwork. That was colossal.
Without getting a big boost from Trap.
He might find more. There's the Shaker Fissure. Doesn't actually stun him, though, and he's got the level 4 battery, so they could chase into this. These heroes are dead for a little while. Reinforcements somewhat in the neighborhood. Trixie's like, where's my team? Where's my team? Where's my team? We're coming. We're coming for you, Trixie. There's the heal. The Grave is ready. He's not going to pop it just yet. He's heading onto it.
Oh, no!
Insta-cancel. Now Valix may end up going down here. Vanskor doesn't really need the ult, but they'll lose Trixie as well. It seems Storm engaging. Goes on the Shaker. Matumba Man wants the kill. There's the stick up. Shoots through the trees, but that's a DD rune. With that Matumba Man, can he go for more? He's going to ball back. There's no Rupture, and he should be able to make his way out.
Oh, my. So a
little bit. Can they make a play? I don't think you go for this. Oh, if he runs into mid, then they can make the opening happen. And there you go. They find Vanskor. He just walks into it, embraces the charge, and
charge in, feel brave, and not be too scared about it. But they're going to try to gank him here. Charge comes across the tree line. Raises get set up. Bamboe headed to the grave. Down he goes. It's the Shadow Fiend that gets taken out by a nice bump after killing the Bloodseeker there. Now a charge onto Waga. Hook shot from Trixie. Finally, this Spirit Breaker.
Eaten alive, man. Poor guy.
Yeah, they're really picking on him here. Now Trixie uses his blade now.
Oh no, he's blocked him in.
Oh, and on the other side of it, Nemphy channels the ulti. They end up losing the Clockwork, and now Nemphy will turn to try and finish off the Dragon. He will get the kill there, 1 for 1. Now a TP out. Can they interrupt it? EGM? Nope, not going to find the cast point. Echo whiffed.
That was unfortunate.
And now
Charged by Boogie. Where are you going, buddy? Come over here.
He's ruptured, so definitely going down. All right, good little skirmish there for the Clovers, a 1 for 2.
They should have let him keep on running until he died.
Horseman's in the mid.
They're not done yet. Fissure, they have Rupture in 2. Silence is there. Boogie now getting Ruptured pursued out. Surprisingly squishy. He's going to try for the TP. They have a Grave if required. While that's what's happening, Trixie, he hooked himself in, but it was into the entire enemy team, and Trixie will pay with his life. Even a Depth Ward committed just to make sure that the Finn goes down. He shall go.
Trixie hops in there like, I've got a Blade Mail, guys. I'm going to return all this damage. And to be fair, he did return a fair bit of damage, but his HP pool is not that big. And
automatically assume you're just going to be able to brute force in the late game as 4 Clovers smoke and head down mid.
Yeah, Trixie in an interesting spot in the Viridian jungle, but I think just a bit far away. They go right onto Nemphy straight away with the Rupture. Grave comes out a little bit early. He'll reposition himself, but now the Echo Slam from EGM sets up the call down. Boogie in some trouble. Matumba Man zips out, says that's a mistake. Comes zip into the high ground. A fast 2 for nil, and Trixie just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Couldn't hook shot in, couldn't find the angle to initiate, and...
Good. Oh, they're smoked. They want to fight this one, Andrew, but will they get there in time? It looks like they should. Roche only at about half HP. Trixie's up on the high ground. He'll be the one caught out first, but he could drop the cogs here and potentially just walk away, if not scot-free, then close to it. He does pop the blade mail while he continues to run back while Rupture. Bamboe is taking heavy damage from this. Did not BKB. Now they grave Trixie. Looks for the TP out. Will be stunned by Waga. They should be able to bring him down. But Matumba Man, though, biting the Shaker, engaging and bringing him down with the double damage. And the Requiem comes from the backside. Focusing Waga. They can bring him down. Nemphy with some heavy damage output. Shaker down. TP out for Matumba. The Rocket will chase him back. A 2 for 1. Very nice. Bloodseeker at half health. BKB is expended. Again, maybe. Can Bamboe get off a good silence here? No, the charge. Oh, he actually doesn't hit him. He backs off at the last second.
Okay, Cask doesn't bounce. Roche still reasonably healthy. All of 4CL rotating over.
Oh, did the Cask actually interrupt it? Maybe it did.
It might have. It looked like he canceled. It was close. He might have just canceled it. But 4ASC, if they back out here, then the Clovers will just take the Roche pit. We see Weehaw moving in. Matumba Man on the high ground. We'll take a look at Dire Vision. All that flying in from the Storm, giving them a lot of intel. Hook shot across. Whiff from Trixie. It connects on Nemphy. Not what they were hoping for. Now inside of the pit, though, Weehaw pops his BKB, but he's very low. Oh my, it's killed by the Dire, and they get the Aegis. Now a disastrous fight potentially for the Radiant side. If Weehaw lives, that's huge, but no. Nether Strike slows him down, but doesn't do the damage to the BKB. They still manage to finish him off. Matumba Man low, but still holding on to the Aegis. They'll get yet another kill here, and probably EGM as well. Line him up and knock him down as the 4Anchors get some serious momentum and hold the Aegis. They find Waga on the high ground. Nothing the Dragon Knight can do. He's isolated. He's going to be brought down, and he is dead.
Oh, God. That hurt.
Woo! All 5 down.
Saves the Aegis. They get the Roche kill. He gets 6 Bloodstone charges over the field, and it means they don't have a great initiator on the Storm.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We talked about, well, is it really worth it to put this much pressure on the Dragon Knight? But it seems the answer is a resounding yes. Waga 0-6-7 in terms of KDA this game. Smoke gets revealed as Matumba Man goes zipping in and goes, whoa, that's more than I thought was there. BKB popped by Sexy Bamboe on the front line, trying to go blow for blow with Nemphy as they rotate around the tower. Nemphy will get graved up, turns to man fight as Trixie drops cogs to break up the fight once more. Boogie in just a little bit too deep. Will be the second casualty of this fight after the Dragon Knight. The tower falls, and now the Anchors will just make their retreat. Happy with a 1-for-1, but the Cask bouncing all around here. The Blood Right connects on 2. Nemphy falls. Volix, he should be going down here as well. Bamboe, whoa, 8 HP, rolls the dice, but just barely lives as Weehaw secures a triple, and now the momentum swings back the other way. Storm still with the Aegis, soon to expire in 2 minutes.
All right, the Shadow Fiend BKB is in Requiem because he's getting chased out pretty hard as there's a little action bomb.
Bamboe and Matumba Man going at it. Rupture comes out.
Not sure what the plan is there. Now he might actually die.
BKB expired. There's another strike available. I think he's dead here.
They
don't even need the Nether Strike.
Sure, there's nothing to Manta dodge here really either. Like, you're not Manta dodging Avenge or Sven stun this game. So they jump on mid, they find Bamboe, and just as soon as you blink, he's dead.
And from the 4Anchors, they'll make a movement towards the Roche pit. Gets scattered out by this dominated range creep on the Radiant side.
Big fight. Who's going to get the jump?
Oh, they find Vanskor, charge straight in, but the Blood Rock comes out right away. Vanskor will be the first casualty of this fight. BKB's piled on both sides. It's Waga on the back foot. Boogie still trying to bully them back.
He still has another strike, but they've used up all their BKBs. I don't know if
Weehaw
they
as well.
go anymore.
Oh, now they go into Matumba. They just don't have the damage. Boogie comes in to break things up. The call down gets laid, but it just doesn't do anything. Requiem on the backside just tickles a little bit, but now 4CL is all split up. Waga on one side. They're trying to chase down
Bamboe's YOLOing down mid onto Matumba, man. He's going to have to turn and fight him. The pole comes through. The Rocket dinks him, and he might actually die before he gets Bloodstone tonight. He will. 1,000 gold for YOLO Bamboe. Oh, what a pickoff.
Wow. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, though, this fight is still going on. Nemphy and Trixie playing a little back and forth tug of war here with Wagamama. And this awkward fight ends up being a 1-for-1. Storm instantly responds just about with And we'll see if 4TL come in to contest this. Trixie again
no
with good
dragon form. This is going to be tough without it. BKBs aplenty are on cooldown. Roche drops low. Here we go.
All right, Roche getting into that dangerous territory. Waga, he's just going to walk right into the pit. BKB already used by Weehaw. It gets killed by the Radiant, but picked up by the Dire. Shadow Fiend will grab it this time. It will cost Waga his life to grab that last hit on Roche. And now Bamboe trying to go in onto Volok's grave.
Got
Like
900 move speed.
Oh my god. This guy's too fast. Death Ward on the high ground, but there's just nobody nearby for it to do any damage to. Now on the other side of it, they get the kill onto Trixie, but Matumba Man reinitiates. Orchid onto the Earthshaker, doesn't have the damage. Now has to retreat. Nemphy looking to reinitiate here. He still has the Aegis and a mech. He'll pop the mech. Really wants to bring down Vanskor, but the magic damage taking him low. Out comes the Grey. Bamboe, the Speed Demon, comes right back in. Finishes off the Dazzle. Nemphy tries to channel the Requiem, but just can't. The Aegis will be utilized. An awkward, messy fight from 4ASC. They're just being pulled in too many different ways. Vanskor dies to the last raise.
Oh no, in the river though, Matumba Man, a bit of trouble here. He's going to zip into the rocket. There you go. And now they look to go back on mid. Perhaps Requiem coming out. Does it actually debuff anyone? Barely hits Weeha. But they will retreat in the end. So, Bamboe topped out that fight at 1,014.
Actually go in and get the last hit there. That's a lot easier said than done. But now smoke from 4ASC.
Oh, this is going to be a big fight, Andrew. They're in position. They ball in with the Stormy Shivas. 5 heroes. The hook shot connects, pushing while isolating Vanskor. The Requiem goes on. Massive combinations coming out here from 4Anchors, but they haven't still finished anyone off. 4 Clovers were able to get up their BKBs, and now Bamboe starts to ramp up. He's got a lot of move speed. They're not focusing him down at all. Storm out the fight off the bat. Clock needs to fall, and Bogey will be run down, smacked to bits, and chopped up by Bamboe. 3 for 1.
What happened there? It looks like such a great initiation.
Everybody
for the 4
got off
Anchors.
their BKBs.
Burns completed by Waga. What the shit is that? 45 minutes in, he buys a drum?
I guess he figures I just want something, but...
Uh-oh.
Mid lane.
Yeah, Weeha gets his BKB off. He'll turn and try to fight here, but the charge has already come through. Man.
Oh, he dodged the charge with the mantle. What a play by Weeha, but still they pursue him. Matumba Man getting hit by a cast. He'll be finished off in the end by Matumba Man now. A Requiem in the midst of the fight. The Death Ward going though to try and counter this. Brings down one. Nemphy Grey for now charging forward onto Waga, who's going to work. Drum charge is slowing down soon, man. You better watch out. Bam almost finished off. Matumba zips in. There's the Yules dodging that last killing on attack. The Remnant gets him on the way out. There you go, and buddy, it's a 2 for 3, and we're not done just yet. Vanskor being run down by Trixie, grabs the gem, won't live to bring it back to base. Now Matumba, if this slow hit, should be able to just get
clips
Waga.
him. Oh no, Waga's definitely going down. It's a 2 for 5, triple kill from Matumba Man. The 4 Anchors regaining all of that lost footing all of a sudden. 13 Bloodstones, and he kills the Radiant Scout. There was a Alpha Wolf that ventured its way over and just got taken out.
They're gonna fight this though. It looks like, or are they? They're close enough that they're thinking about it, but they're also not running in. And
I think the Anchors are trying to bait them here. It looks like they are really trying to do
it's a double damage Shadow Fiend, but he's not going to go for it.
It's that like they're just dipping their toe in enough that they can still jump out. Oh, here we go, right onto Weeha. He BKBs straight away.
What a fidger. Then the cast bounces through. They hook it anyway. But the Gyro BKB is down. He's been glimmered back. They're going to sacrifice Vanskor. With that Roach be there's no payback on an Aghanim's upgrade to Witch Doctor. I think the way to Roach just lies completely open now.
Yeah, that is a huge part of their damage output. Trixie
They actually
throwing a blind shot.
Oh, it was a blind one.
It was down that way.
Yeah, their ward's on the other side of the trees. And now Bamboe's just chilling.
Alright, they go right into the Roche pit now. Plenty of minus armor to make this nice and easy. Aegis and Shees, what's the ideal spread here? I think you give Matumba Man the Aegis and Shees to the Shadow Fiend, but I guess either or, it doesn't really matter.
I think Aegis on Storm is probably better.
Yeah, Matumba Man will be going in first. Yeah, that's the way they'll do it, so...
Yeah. Which is quite a potent ability at this stage, but mid lane, a charge onto Waga, Boogie going deep. Do not be confused. This is going to take a lot of extra damage from the bashes now. The BKB comes out. Storm has a pretty full mana pull. The hook's there. Isolates Waga. Now the jump forward from some man. Weeha does get off his BKB. Then TP's out immediately. Everybody retreating here. Sexy Bamboe just watching his teammates melt, but
not able to play from Trixie there. He puts that dragon in a cage. He literally just force heads to the high ground. And the entire time that dragon is just like, I can't do anything. He was completely isolated inside the cogs. After the fight settles down, they just finish off the Dragonite. Very nice.
It really feels like Trixie is just so crucial to this team's performance, more so than almost any player on any other team, really. He's the one who always seems to make the plays in tight games when they really need them to come out on top. Nymph will get smacked here. Forced back a little bit, but he's still cheese. He's still at 4.2k. They find one more pick. That should be enough to crack this base.
Yeah,
trying to be patient.
There is a glyph here for the 4 Clovers, so they can reset things a little bit too. Siege creeps just going to town on this tier 3 tower.
Gone in. Oh, Matumba man.
Shiva.
I think ideally he just wants to bait out a BKB or 2 here. Sure, they're 5 seconds, but if you get them down, that could be enough.
Bamboe now goes in. He'll use his BKB, as will Nemphy. Now the charge in, going deep onto Weehaw. That'll force out his. Vanskor's here. He starts to channel the ultimate, but it gets interrupted almost right away. Grave out on Nemphy, but he'll just eat the cheese. Now buybacks coming. Bamboe will have to use his first one as...
They've used pretty much everything. Shadowfiend's isolated. He gets caught with the Echo. Bamboe rushes forward. He's got no Rupture available. Already popped it. Has the Yule soon. Matumba man could Bloodstone Suicide if this gets really dicey. Has the Aegis for now. The Blood Rays can connect, but he has a BKB and, well, not popping it just yet. Now he BKBs. He walks past a Haste Rune. This might be enough to run him down. He may actually die at least once here, if not a second time. Not sure if they can change stun him. They ball forward. Matumba man still retreating. Back up there. The hook shot from Trixie. They turn on Bamboe. Tried to punish him. Matumba man's in deep. Can they chain stun him? This has to be perfect. Enchant Totem. Will it be timed just right? They silence him. They clobber a Bloodstone denied. No, gets nothing. Dies again. They've lost both cores. Both have buyback, and they are going to have to use it, Andrew.
This is actually a big moment here. Bolt Seeker dead for a minute, no buyback available. It's still on cooldown. They'll siege the high ground. There is a glyph.
They got a good ward down. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Shiva's on 3. BKB, Matumba man goes cruising on in. Glimmer Cape buys EGM some space. BKB used defensively from Weehaw as he gets pushed back towards the well, but Boogie, he's not scared. He goes in. Death Ward used by Vanskor. Does some okay damage, but nothing locking him in place. Boogie trapped by a fissure. He will go down here, and that makes it a 4v4. Now the Echo Slam from EGM brings Nemphy low, but Matumba man ready to reinitiate.
There's the hook.
Trixie with the blade mail on. He's taking a lot of damage, returning some, but it's just not enough. It's 4SC that are on the back foot now. Earthshaker ends up falling as Matumba man goes back in, but he's out of mana. He's stunned up. He'll get brought down by the suicide.
They graved and then he immediately suicided. Not working across purposes here. They're going to lose another balance point. It's 4 down. They dove them to the well, and they pay the ultimate price. Build into some. But here's a smoke from 4 Clovers.
Weehaw also has that Satanic ready to rock and roll. Something
Alex could get caught. This is like the worst hero to lose off the bat.
Oh, Dazzle. He just has no idea.
He got off the self-grave, though, and now the fight breaks out. Weehaw going to work here with the call-down as well as the flag cannon, but answering them is Matumba man, who's managed to keep Vanskor back. Now goes for the Death Ward. It's hitting nothing. It's a completely wasted Death Ward. Nemphy man modes up, tries to win the fight. Bamboe will end him. A 2 for 2. Charging forward as Boogie. Yules will interrupt that in the meanwhile Storm has found Vanskor, and he'll get his sweet vengeance on that squishy Witch Doctor, but Boogie may pay the ultimate price as Bamboe sits to lay into. Here's the bash. Where's that 17%? Give me the 17%, says Boogie. He's not getting it. Matumba survives. He'll begin to clean up. 4 down. Bamboe on the run. They BOT forward. Bamboe stops to kill the creep. Beautifully played, but the charge will continue nonetheless. Yules can interrupt this, and he can keep on backing. Trixie needs to hit a hook. Will he find it? Trixie? Trixie? He's not good. No, he goes for it.
Okay, he gets the creeps. So, fight recap. It's a 2 for 4, but they didn't want to buy back.
Slash charge to cancel the Death Ward. But he's at least going to hold it through the charge. So it means mainly just Nether Strike and hook. Yeah, now they're able to get off that big Death Ward.
There is an Aghanim, don't forget, so Trixie will be able to spam that out, but now he's in some trouble. He'll have to TP home after getting ruptured. Do they have an interrupt? They do! At the last second, Waga comes in with the Dragon Tail.
Roche dropping low, though.
Oh, Roche still alive. Trixie hook shots across to do what little he can before he falls. Now it's a 4v5, no buyback for Trixie. This could be the fight that the 4 Clovers have been waiting for. EGM gets dropped first. Roche still reasonably healthy as Weehaw tries to go Bamboe, but it's Vanskor with the Death Ward doing huge damage to the dire side. Not enough to keep the Gyrocopter alive, but Bamboe, he's just playing cleanup. Boogie's gonna go down. Valak's able to grave himself, but Matumba man very low. The dire side in big trouble. Only one survivor as he's behind the trees. The Radiant will secure Roche. Oh my, what a play from Vanskor.
Dropped his ultimate orb, he's not done yet. He wants to fall in and go for the Angel Snipe, but 4 Clovers. Uh-oh, there's the silence. He's out of range of the silence. He can still go for this. Matumba man has a buyback, but if it fails, let's see. No, he gets fissured. He can't make the move. He'll grab his ultimate orb and just sadly TP away.
Damage to bring it
down.
down.
Go down. They don't have a glyph. Get there. Run, Vanskor. Run.
Go.
Too late. They've lost the melee bottom. The mid gets caved in a bit.
Fearbreaker's got about 3,000 gold in his similar buyback.
Want this Roche. Bamboe says no. He's going to lead with the Silent. BKB can come if needed. They rupture him and they engage, but going the other way is Matumba Man. Straight onto the Shaker, he's found him off the bat. He doesn't finish him though. Now Panic starts to run, he's used up almost all his mana. Meanwhile, Trixie's on the backside, keeping EGM off the fight while the real fight breaks out. Vanskor going with the Deathward, just gets chunked down by Nemphy. And now it's up to Bamboe, trapped by 4. They don't have the Shaker back up. Pulls the Echo, it's just not going to be here. It looks like he's been completely forced out of the fight. Waga on the run. Matumba doing work. Valk's kept alive by the self-grave. But overall surviving for now in 4 Clovers. Now they start to lose the entire kit and caboodle. Bamboe driven back. Another ball forward by Matumba, who's got buyback if necessary. Bamboe engaging. He gets the bash. He snipes him. And the godlike streak. That's 1,400 gold going his way. Bamboe all of a sudden has a new item, but now he's got to get the hell away. Cue the Benny Hill music. Run, Bamboe. Run, Bamboe. Run. And he will make it. There's a hook. There you go. Found him on the retreat, but doesn't have the vision to bring it down. Bamboe keeps on trucking.
And no cogs.
The tail.
Oh my god. What a crazy fight. It'll come out ahead.
They have Echo. Are they going to make a move here? Nemphy, Fissure. Do they want to risk it? They bought back the gyro, but they're not going in just yet.
Okay, for SC, they will retreat now. Glyph has come out.
No, they're not.
Away.
No, they won't. They've just brought in reinforcements. Storm's coming.
It's a fake back. They turn him into a P. The Earthshaker will go down first. Now on the other side, BKB used by Bamboe, but he's blown up by the storm. He's dead. Instant buyback, but Weehaw soon to be a dieback. It looks like he's trying to lifesteal through it. He pops the Satanic, but it's just not enough. He's dead, stuck in the grave for over 100 seconds. Now Trixie and Matumba Man in pretty deep. Vanskor doing a lot of damage. Matumba Man, he's just tanking the whole damn thing, but making some space for Nemphy to pressure these barracks. He's going for the sure damage from the ranged barracks. They'll lose the storm. He commits suicide, but now Boogie, he reinitiates. Nemphy still trying to do as much damage as he can. He's purple from the curse. They just need to focus the barrack. Get the damn structures, Boogie. He's got the right idea. He gets the melee barrack. It was all worth it. Now Bash trying to make his retreat. He'll charge out of here. Woo, and they get both barracks as well. Now on the other side, Waga trying to chase down Nemphy. This could be a man fight.
This is not a fight Waga's winning. Run, you stinking dragon. They do bring in Valix as well. No way that he can get an Nemphy. He'll have to accept the loss. Oh, strong late game heroes. And we saw at that fight, he couldn't even take down the Shadow Feed. I think he had already eaten the Moon Shard. Here comes a massive smoke gank. 4 Clovers. It's all in now, baby. They got nothing after this. They have to win this fight. They have to win it convincingly. They start with the Rupture on Nemphy. Then the Silence comes out, zoning everyone a bit, but Matumba Man just calmly zips past it. Hook isolates Bamboe, keeps him out of the fight. Nemphy got off the Requiem, but he's a little bit out of support here. Now Grave, he's running in Wallgrave, auto-attacking Vanskor, may bring him down Wallgrave. He will. They echo. They just can't finish the job. This Dazzle saving the day. Nemphy survives through it all. The cogs are there again from Trixie. Valix on the hunt, chasing back EGM, and it's looking like the end of 4 Clovers run now. Matumba re-engaging. He fights his way through. He's gotten 7,000 gold. The entire team out of control. They'll pile onto Weehaw. Satanics for ages. Can he finally survive through this one? They hex him. They end him. He's dead. Bamboe's next. 4 down, and with that, 4Anchors. It's game. They have finally staved off the inevitable.
Oh my,
and
there it is.
Push through for the win.
GG, well played. What a chaotic fight to end things there. The Shadow Fiend with that clutch Satanic to just barely stay alive. He didn't have the Aegis, it was all the Spirit Breaker. So if he dies there, that fight looks a little bit different. He had more than enough gold for a buyback, so probably wasn't going to swing the other way. But man, a nail biter till the bitter end. What an exciting game 3 to get things wrapped up, man. Both these teams playing their hearts out, and let's go around the Anchors. Squeak out a win and move on to the playoffs. Wow.
VP and Empire